Once you've finished writing your essay or report, it's important to give it a proofread over, and there are a couple of features here in review which can really help you. So up at the top here we have review, and over at the left you have spelling and grammar. You also have a thesaurus and a word count. So if we click on the spelling and grammar, Word will work its way through the document, and any word it doesn't think is spelt correctly, it'll show you up here on the right hand side. It will also highlight the word in the text itself so you can see where the sentence was. And then in this section here it will give you a suggestion of what it thinks the word should be. You can either change it to that or ignore the suggestion. So in this case I'm ignoring it because Word has not correctly understood that Crosshouse is the name of a hospital, so it needs to be all one word there. Word struggles with names of places and brands and people because they're not obviously stored in the dictionary. So it's always good to keep an eye on what you're clicking, whether you choose ignore or change, but sometimes it can be helpful, especially if you've just missed a little mistake that's there. Now the thesaurus has a slightly different job where it gives you suggestions of other words. So I'm just going to highlight here report and then click on thesaurus at the top to let you see what options it gives me. So underneath here it gives me a whole list of alternative words I could use instead of report. This is really helpful if you find yourself repeating the same words over and over again, either in a sentence or in a paragraph. It's a really useful tool. If you're not sure how to pronounce a new word that you found, then underneath where you see the word report, next to it is a picture of a speaker, and you can click on that and then you'll hear how to pronounce the word. Once you've chosen the word that you want, then you would type in the new word that you want to replace it with. Another feature that is really useful is the word count. Now for this to work you need to highlight the section you want Word to count. So I want it just to take from the start of introduction to the evaluation. I'm going to click on the word count, and here it's told me straight away how many words are in that section. It also tells you how many characters are there, both with spaces and without spaces. Sometimes you have to put that on your actual report, and sometimes you're limited if you're doing an online application form. You need to keep an eye on the character count, so that's a really important thing. Now sometimes you find that you often have a word wrong all the way through your report, and over here at the start in home we have find and replace, so it's really helpful. So I've written panting in here because I realise I've put that wrong through this report and it should be painting. So I want Word to go all the way through and find all of the places, like just here, where I have put the wrong word in, and then I'm going to click replace, and I want it to replace it with the correct word. So if you know there's something you always spell wrongly, this is an excellent tool to help you.